Hello everyone and welcome. This is Mr. E. This is course 1, lesson 2, and we're solving a two-step equation. Sometimes you see this called a multi-step equation, but I'll explain that in a second. So we have 2 times the quantity of x plus 10. Here we're going to reintroduce the distributive property. So we're going to distribute the 2. We get 2x plus 20 is negative 50. Looks like a regular 2 steps. We're going to subtract 20 from both sides. We know our integer operations now, so we have 2x is equal to negative 60. We subtract 2 from divide both sides by 2. X equals negative 30. All right, so don't be intimidated by this funny looking thing here. It's just what we do in math books. All right, so a quick overview. We had a one-step equation. We had an equation, what I've been calling and what most books call two-step. And now we have what some books call 2 steps, or some books call both of these multi-step because it takes more than 1 step. So, we subtract 10 from both sides here. We get x equals negative 60, 1 step. We subtract 10 from both sides here. 2x equals negative 60. Divide both sides by 2. X equals negative 30. The only thing we're doing now here is we're adding, if you will, another step where we have to distribute first. So you multiply 1/2 times 4x, we get 2x. Multiply 1/2 times 20, and we get 10. And now we're back to what we customarily call a 2-step equation. Again, we subtract 10 from both sides. 2x equals negative 60. Divide both sides by 2. X equals negative 30. So that's all we're really doing. We're progressing from 1 steps to 2. You can call these multi-step, depends on what textbook you look at. All right, so let's do a quick comparison for your reference of the different types of 2-step equations. One with distribution and one without. So I have 13p plus 10. I'm going to subtract 10 from both sides. Divide both sides by 13. P is 17. Now in this problem, before we can divide or subtract anything, we have to distribute. So negative 3 times x, negative 3x, it's supposed to be an arrow. And negative 3 times 2, negative 6. Now we can, shouldn't be subtract, that should be add. 6. We can add 6 to both sides. Remember, I'm more negative here, so my answer has to be negative. My signs are different. I subtract and keep the negative sign because it's the largest absolute value. Negative 3x equals negative 36. Now I'm going to divide both sides by a negative 3, and I get 12 because a negative divided by a negative is positive. Okay, let's do one more comparison. Negative 11z minus 12 is negative 155. I'm going to add 12 to both sides. I'm left with negative 11 times some number z equals negative 143. They're going to divide both sides by a negative 11. That leaves us z equals 13. In this next problem, multi-step, 2-step, we have to first distribute our 8. That gives us 8 times x is 8x, and 8 times 1/2 is 4. Now I'm going to subtract 4 from both sides. I'm left with 8x equals negative 24. Divide both sides by 8. X equals negative 3. So as you can see, all we've done here is added the distributive property. Let's do a few problems. All right, so we have the first problem. 6 times the difference of x minus 2 equals 30. So we're going to distribute the 6. 6x minus 12 equals 30. Then we're going to add 12 to both sides. Six times the number x equal to 42. Then we're going to divide both sides by 6. X equals 7. All right, you already saw it. Give me an answer for that one, please. All right, for this one, I could use a decimal, but I do know that 25 hundredths is the same as 1/4. And I know I can divide 24 by 4. So I'm going to change this to 1/4. I don't know if you did, but I see that. I don't want to divide by or multiply by a decimal at this point if I don't have to. So that gives me 1/4 x equals, and 1/4 of 24 is 24 divided by 4, which is equal to 6. In this case, negative 6 equals 12. Now I can just add 6 to both sides. And I get 1/4 x equals 18. And now all I have to do is multiply both sides times 4. That cancels out. And my answer is whatever 18 times 4 is. X is equal to 72. Okay, I'm having a hard time seeing my clock here, but I'm assuming we're close to 5 minutes, so we'll stop right here and we'll come back and wrap it up.